Hello, Jacob here. Big news story out of the MLB. The St. Louis Cardinals are under investigation by the FBI for allegedly hacking into the Houston Astros database. Now, as of what I know, and according to ESPN, in June of 2014, the Astros claimed to have been victims of hackers who accessed their servers and published months of internal trade talks on the internet. It was then that the team began working with the FBI and Major League Baseball security in an effort to identify who was responsible for the breach. And according to the New York Times, the FBI believes that Cardinals officials gained access to the Astros database by using a list of passwords associated with the Astros general manager Jeff Luhnow, dating to his tenure with the Cardinals from 2003 until the 2011 season. And all the stuff that was hacked, according to here, was a lot of it was their scouting information and all that stuff like that. So players and scouting and just all that stuff. The Times reported Tuesday that the FBI and Justice Department officials have evidence that Cardinals officials who were not identified allegedly tapped into the Astros database and had access to stats, scouting reports, and internal discussions about players, trades, and other proprietary info. I really have no words to say about this right now, just because, well, that is arguably the worst stuff you can possibly do. I mean, it's even worse than steroids, just because, well, at least, it's the player's fault. It's not necessarily the coach's fault. But now if you have high officials, of these teams going out there and allegedly hacking into old databases to try to give yourself a huge gain, I'm sorry, but that's just sad in my opinion. Now, whether or not this is all true, I mean, this is all obviously speculation at this point, so as more information comes, I'll be sure and drop a video about this, but who's to say the Cardinals are the only ones who did this? Who's to say the Cardinals didn't do this to just the Astros? What if they did this to the Twins? What if they did this to the Cubs? The Rockies, the Dodgers, teams like that? Who's to say this is the only thing they've done? So in other words, until we know more information, obviously I won't, speculate and report until, obviously, I get more information, and, you're guaranteed that ESPN will have more developments as this goes on, but, I don't know, it just casts a bad shadow in an already kind of shaky last few years from the MLB standpoint. So, again, until we meet again, this is Jacob. Don't forget, the game is coming up on Friday, and I do expect a jersey within, again, the next week or so, so stay tuned for that, and we'll talk to you later.